I'm in the stew, I need to go get the. You got 20s, I got 100s. Too much money, I need like 2 votes. Stacks big and green, I call my pockets the new hook. We don't pay attention to no loose talk. 100 times I had to let it cool up. AP, I had to let it cool up. Almost died from pneumonia, had to take my jewels off. We don't argue with these, we just let them tools talk. 200 to Izzy, get my ice here. Plastic, y'all as real as Buzz Lightyear. Say, got that done with the prices. I don't with this for this. We got. Down to that. They don't check none of the artists, so I'm. Problem when you see me get it. 8212 was bracket. I might be in that Escalade, but I ain't lacking. Put that on you, act like I don't know what happened. I hear the story, be like, that was trash. Too much money, I need like 2 votes. Stacks big and green, I call my pockets the new hook. We don't pay attention to no loose talk. 100 times I had to let it cool up. Amos dancing on me doing a moonwalk. Can't wear my AP, I had to let it cool up. Almost died from pneumonia, had to take my jewels off. We don't argue with these, we just let them tools talk.
I'm still under 21, so I can't. But them do my name and they can't wait. Crib came with a court and some legal officials. Cake around my neck, VS one the Christmas. Spin the magazines, shuffle limousines. $4 $65,000 on jeans. Ball like stuff for lotion. Skirt the Testarossa. All about the guap like a stockbroker. Brother with me. Was mad older. Had to keep it like the OG Yoda.
Too much money, I need like 2 votes. Stacks big and green, I call my pockets the new hook. We don't pay attention to no loose talk. 100 times I had to let it cool up. Amos dancing on me doing a moonwalk. Can't wear my AP, I had to let it cool up. Almost died from pneumonia, had to take my jewels off. We don't argue with these.
Good evening from Toronto. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. And Jay, the Grizzlies have long departed Vancouver. The Raptors are Canada's team. And right now, one of the most consistent in the NBA.
And this team has a whole country behind them, Ed, just not a city. And I'm so sick and tired of fans talking about this team can't make it out of the playoffs. They have the personnel to achieve the ultimate level of success, and that's winning an NBA championship.
On hockey terms, he's ready to drop the gloves. We're ready to go in this one in Toronto. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
Woo! Did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
San Antonio ball to DeRozan. Probing the defense. Inside, he scores.
I tell you, he's so special, Ed. He makes the game look easy.
A lot of hard work to make it look easy. It's a big finish.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Too much contact, and free throws coming.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
First one, count it. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. Lowry into the front court. Leads just a point. His first effort off the mark. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs a guard on the next play down the court.
DeJounte Murray to DeRozan. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
Kawhi Leonard. And a putback slam.
I get tired of hearing guys say, I was there, I contested a shot. I pretty much had a hand in his face. Well, no, you have to change up the game. If a guy is right-handed, he is right eye dominant. Get that hand over his right eye, block his vision. That'll enhance his chances of missing the shot.
Ball's controlled by the Raptors. Lowry. Man, that was a tough shot.
Look, no one was more disappointed in how the 18 season ended than Kyle Lowry. I'm sure he's been playing those games over and over in his mind like a bad nightmare. I I would be shocked if we don't see a bigger edge and a bigger chip on his shoulder. Because the reality is, they need to start finding some answers in the 6 and quick.
Ibaka to Danny Green. 2 points for Danny Green.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there.
See, I don't like that shot right there. Pass the ball, get the defense moving, maybe set a hard screen, roll to the rim, see the ball go in a couple of times before you settle for a mid-range jumper that's contested.
Kyle Lowry with the rock. Lets it fly from long range. That's rebounded by the Spurs. Aldridge to Rudy Gay. To Aldridge. No good. Defense catching, working hard there. Collects the rebound and gets it back up for the slam.
And easy to get back on defense.
Lowry to Ibaka. Scores from the post.
That's what you like. That rip through right into the shot. That's smooth.
Have to respect all elements of his game. Murray with it. Down 4. And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
Here's the truth. As long as you're using your legs and your body to stay in front of the offensive player, you won't get called for those. You keep reaching, though, it's going to be a long night.
Misses the first. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Toronto has the basketball. Lowry to Leonard. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
It's so good to see Kawhi back and flourishing on the court. Remember last offseason, there were a lot of questions about where he would end up. But I'm glad to see he's playing like a franchise guy, and he's proving it tonight.
Oh, had him going there for a second. Yes, it drops. Little drama on that one.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Lowry. And that one out of bounds off his spur. So possession remains with Toronto. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Leonard. Lowry. Oh, knocks it down from 3.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Spurs in possession. DeJounte Murray. Now a steal as the Raptors have it. Lowry with it. Up 6. Shot from the lane won't go.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
Now a pass stolen by the Spurs. Ginobili with it. Counting down towards a minute to play here in a very tight opening quarter. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Lowry slams it down. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
To Murray. Here comes the screen. Runner's good there.
That's what they need to do more of. Attack that basket. Hit them where it hurts.
It's the Raptors with the basketball. Lowry. Probing the defense. You talk about forcing things up. Too much pressure that time.
Why are you even guarding a bad shooter that close in the first place? This is psychological warfare. Leave him open. Make him think about it before he shoots.
20-footer at the buzzer. We played one at Air Canada Center with the Raptors leading the way. Jay and I back to Toronto after this. You're tuned into the NBA on EA Sports. On to the second quarter. Jay, I don't know if we're going to see quite that level of offensive production that we saw to start this one.
If anything on this game, Ed, you have to expect the unexpected. When players have range that extend outside the gymnasium, oh, we're going to get a chance to watch something special.
Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. With another basket there.
Lowry's been an all-star 4 straight years, but I got a real question. Who is Kyle Lowry? Right now, it seems like a serviceable guard. In order for Kyle Lowry to be the guy that Kyle Lowry knows he can be, it's time to take that game to another level, my man.
Deep left corner. Oh, he had him there for a second. To Patty Mills. Nothing going here on that drive. Doesn't get the bounce.
And you hate to say this, but this is the reality of the matter. Sometimes it takes guys a little while to warm up into the game. Seems like they finally found their rhythm in the second quarter.
Has a look. Just off the mark.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning the ankle on that landing.